We're here this evening with Andrea Scassa, that's chairperson of Rules and Courts. Do I have that correct? And kind of a hot-button issue last little while has been petty cash, but it's not been a petty issue. Where do we stand on that from your viewpoint after tonight's work session?
Well, as I expressed to Councilman Chauvin, I appreciated the work that he put into drafting this policy. At this time, I don't believe I'll be making a motion to amend the petty cash policy beyond what the treasurer brought to us, and that being to essentially get rid of the petty cash that any of the departments, and not all the departments have had it, but getting rid of it for those departments that did have it with the allowance for the legends, as you heard tonight. Ms. O'Farrell spoke to why the Legends does need some money on hand, but at this time, based on, I guess, the lack of information from department heads having an issue with getting rid of the petty cash, that's sort of where I stand. We did have discussion with the fire chief. He came in and laid out to us his reasons for having petty cash, and Chief Burgasser we all respect, and he even said, his resistance has a little bit to do with change, because it's the way that things were always had been done. But like I said tonight, if we find 6 months from now there's an issue with the departments that the petty cash was taken away from, and we need to revisit it, we can always do that at that time.
Do you have any prediction how the legislation is going to fare at the next regular council meeting?
The other night I had council people telling me they were ready to vote for it. I had some council people telling me they were going to vote no for it. As I said, I gave it the full 3 readings in the attempt to make sure we have plenty of discussion about it. And I gave it a little bit more because some council people seem to have some hesitation with just getting rid of it. So I guess I can't predict the future necessarily, but I think it will pass in the sense that, as the auditor pointed out, we have to have something in place. We can't just vote it down and not have any policy at all. So.
Okay. Well, thank you, Councilwoman Andrea Scassa of Ward 3.